I want to return us to Cape Town, where police are investigating an early morning shooting at the Mfuleni taxi rank. It's claimed 4 lives, 3 people wounded. Nasiphi Same is there. Nasiphi, let's try again. What's the latest?
Well, Iman, we're still at the crime scene where a mass shooting took place at the Mfuleni taxi rank this morning around 6 o'clock. And we are joined by the Deputy Provincial Commissioner responsible for crime detection. 4 people gunned down, 3 others injured. What do we know so far regarding the developments following the shooting that occurred this morning?
Yes, we are at Mfuleni Corridor taxi rank where 7 people were shot, like you have indicated. 4 died instantly and 3 were rushed to hospital. One of the 3 is a commuter, according to the reports. 2 people arrived here and fired shots at the people that were here. And we can see from the crime scene that high-caliber firearms were used. We have since beefed up the deployment here to ensure that the commuters are safe. We're going to have public order policing here, and we are also monitoring the road using flying squad, law enforcement, as well as traffic.
We have seen the number of road closures leading to the taxi rank. Is it fair to say that this shooting that occurred this morning is taxi-related? What information have you gathered thus far?
Yes, we believe it is taxi-related. You will understand that Codeta has got a return permission to Somerset. However, they do not have the rank there. And Qatar is not happy with that. It is something that has been monitored by mobility.
So how does then the police feature in? I mean, we've seen the number of taxi-related shootings and the bloodbath, or rather the aftermath of the taxi-related shootings. Nyanga, Mfuleni, we can't ignore R100 as well.
We are following those matters that were reported, and also I need to indicate that this investigation has been taken over by Serious Violent Crime Investigation, the Counter-Taxi Violence Unit, and also we are offering a reward of up to 100,000 to any person who can provide information that can lead to arrest and conviction of anyone that is responsible for this.
General, I have to ask, the satellite police station is less than 50 feet away from here. Was that not a deterrent enough, seeing that the taxi rank is right in front of the satellite police station?
From the conduct, it's clear it was not a deterrent, that it was sufficient. However, it is planned, you can see. Therefore, the police could not have been at this point. They could not have been all over. The sector managers were around. I think they were about 100 to 150 meters away from here. But unfortunately, we could not pick this one up. But we had deployment in the area.
High-caliber firearms that are used or were used in this shooting. Do we perhaps know how many people you're looking at? I mean, you mentioned 2, but you're saying that it was also well-planned. Is it perhaps, hitmen, or do you think that it's just ordinary taxi-related shootings on conflict?
We do not want to guess at this stage, but however, with the legal information that we have so far, it is still early, that 2 people that got into the container.
Are the police hot on the heels of those 2 individuals?
Like I've indicated, it is early to say, but we are following. The team is meeting also at 11 just to regroup and pave a way forward.
With the recent taxi shootings that we've seen, is there perhaps a deployment strategy on hotspot areas? Have you identified the hotspot areas when it comes to taxi violence in the city of Cape Town or even the Western Cape?
Yes, in the city of Cape Town, mainly our problem has been the taxi rank at Site C, and here we have been monitoring the routes as well as Somerset. But however, when the matter is planned and take place like this one early in the hours, so unfortunately we happen to miss this one. But we keep on monitoring the tension between the 2 associations.
With the shooting that took place in Nyanga, where about 18 people were arrested and about 20 firearms with some high-caliber firearms confiscated there, we understand that there was an intelligence report. Was there an intelligence report indicating that something of this nature could happen in Mfuleni taxi rank?
Not really at the taxi rank, but like I indicated that we have been observing the tension between these two ranks, but we did not have information, unfortunately, that there will be attack this morning here.
With the taxi task team, it was established following a number of outbreaks when it comes to taxi-related shootings. What is the conviction rate, seeing that it will also now be leading this investigation?
The matters of this nature, they take time to investigate, and also I cannot offhand just indicate what is the conviction rate. However, we do convict people and we do arrest people.
Unfortunately, man, we have to wrap it up there as General Maqashalala there has to be briefed regarding this particular shooting that occurred this morning at the Mfuleni taxi rank. We're hearing two individuals that the police have identified so far as those that could be possibly behind this shooting. High caliber firearms used, and we know that there's a number of police stations in the city of Cape Town that are being monitored, and this incident happens just 50, possibly less than 50 feet away from the Mfuleni satellite taxi rank. But Imana also cannot not mention that there is CCTV cameras. There is CCTV cameras not too far from the taxi rank, and hopefully, if those cameras are working, we'll be able to unlock more for the police so far as the suspects are involved. The distraught family members continue to trickle in to the crime scene, cordoned off by police, crime scene investigators combing the scene and marking a number of bullet casings on the ground. Forensic pathology services are also on the scene. We know that 4 people have been gunned down following the bloody mass shooting this morning, leaving 3 people injured. One of those deceased, we're hearing from General Maqashalala there, that it was indeed a commuter. One can imagine the number of people that were at this particular taxi rank this morning when the incident happened. This is not the first shooting that occurred just before 6 o'clock. Earlier on this year, there was the shooting in Nyanga, where several people were arrested, and a lot of firearms, including high caliber firearms, that were confiscated by police.
All right, Nasiphi Same there on the latest at that taxi shooting down in Cape Town.